Hi YouTube. Hi. Today we're watching I Tried Banned Energy Drinks. I've had some experiences with energy drinks, not a whole ton though. Like crashes, energy and taste. I'll be getting into that more during this video. And speaking of banned energy drinks, I've been trying to get my hands on like Spike. If anyone knows like a way I can get Spike in the UK, that would be so much appreciated.
Energy drinks are bad for you, straight up. But some are so bad.
Yeah, they're really bad for you, especially when you start to feel like you need them like every day. That's when you know you have a problem.
They even have a kill count attached to them. Over the next week, I'm going to be testing banned drinks to see how dangerous they really are. Now, I'm going to be rating each drink based off these three criteria. 1, energy. Am I just going to get a little energy boost, or am I going to cross the line to anxiety-fueled heart palpitations? Hopefully at least one of them puts me in the sweet spot between the two. 2, taste. If I'm going to be risking my life, I should at least be enjoying it. And last but not
I had a really bad experience with energy drink today actually, where it just tasted god awful. I was at the gym, yeah, and I had to buy an energy drink because I was feeling like really low after my workout and all that. And I ordered this apple and pear thing at my gym, which is Abe from a company called Abe, not sponsored, and it was just the most vile shit ever. Like, I quite like their lemonades there, but that was just so vile.
not least, crash. What kind of crash am I going to be hit with? Am I just going to be needing a nap? Or am I going to be slammed by an 18-wheeler?
The worst experience I've had with the crash is I felt like I hit the ground from a trebuchet. Like, flung by a trebuchet and just hit the ground face first.
All right, let's get started. Drink 1, Spike Shooter. Shooter, hardly know her. Made in Colorado Springs and ironically banned at a high school in Colorado Springs after sending kids to a hospital and even putting one kid in a wheelchair, which eventually caused 7-Eleven stores to pull them off their shelves.
Okay, this is the energy drink I'm trying to find, just because I want to do an entire stream just to see how it is in my body, because it might react in some other bodies compared to ours, which isn't a good idea for me, considering my resting heart rate at the moment is 108. I don't know why it's so high at the moment. It's never been that high. It's only been never like 90, maybe 98 resting, but it's just been like this past week.
My stomach started to cramp up and I started vomiting.
That sounds like something. That just sounds like a whole fucking crash.
So you're telling me a bunch of high school kids couldn't handle 350 milligrams of caffeine?
Fucking
I'm no doctor,
noobs.
so the only thing I can say is their
Get better
football team probably
scrubs.
sucks. On top of the caffeine, there's 800 milligrams of beta-alanine in here and 41,670% of my daily vitamin B12. That is some generational wealth, my friends.
What the fuck?
Quite
What's
honestly,
in
let's just
it?
hope that's a typo. I got the strawberry lemonade flavor.
What is in it? What, like, what the fuck?
So overall, it looks great to fuel my day and possibly my last words. Now, online, the reviews of this are actually pretty good. 4.3 stars overall. Check out my boy, Joe B. The man has it on reoccurring purchases. It's a coffee substitute.
He just
Joe,
looks like a cool,
no, it's
chill
not.
dude.
And judging by his face, is he being held at gunpoint, or are we witnessing one of the side effects of a B12 overdose? We'll never know. I'm just taking in right now this massive phone number on the can. Is this for the kids' lawyers to call?
Is this so I can get more?
I have I've not been this nervous since doing absinthe body shots in Amsterdam. It smells alcoholic.
It's bad when it starts to smell alcoholic, just generally because that means there's shit
Scary
tons
thing,
of caffeine in it.
It tastes like a
And it
regular
might
energy
be
drink.
like fermenting.
But Ted Bundy seemed like a regular guy, you know, and then you find out, well, you don't find out, it's just too late. It's actually very good. I was expecting it to taste like very medicinal or just like kind of something you'd like repair your boat with because of all the stuff that's inside it.
That's good
But it's
to
very
know.
fruity. I think the only redeeming quality about this drink is that it's 15 calories. But we have a big leg day today and we're gonna see.
That doesn't seem
This helps
right.
me out.
Like,
What I'm
at
really
all.
interested to see is the zero crash they promote on the website, but that could be because in death, you can't crash from caffeine. Look at this, Boba is just so worried about me, clearly. He's so cute. I'm literally here packing up my stuff before the gym, and my heart rate's
It's
already
not
at
like
107.
that well built.
And I'm just standing
By the
still.
looks of it.
I'm not even at the gym yet. That's
Also, 101
That's
is
pretty
like super fucking
oh
crazy
my gosh,
still.
107. Please go down. My heart was beating fast.
Especially for
and I'm still in the
resting.
high 90s just standing in the elevator. Holy shit, I mistimed this drink so bad. Usually when I take stuff like this, I'm like, do I feel anything? I actually feel everything right now. I can't even listen to my pre-workout music because I feel like I would just get too amped up and my heart would explode.
That must
I
fucking
was genuinely
suck.
surprised just how much I felt this drink. I'm someone who drinks energy drinks because I get tired of water sometimes, and usually I don't feel anything. I take back everything I said about the football team. I'm sorry, because I'd be the quarterback. This energy drink is absolutely wrecking me. In terms of energy, I have a ton of energy, but it's an energy that I kind of never want to get. It's like a more of a nervous energy. I feel like there's like a guy, like a predator, watching me from afar while Elmo is tickling me because of the beta-alanine, which is a combination that I do not desire. I will say though, and I was not expecting it, I do feel a lot of focus, like a tunnel vision focus. Like I feel in the zone, which I was not expecting. I didn't see anything about focus on the can.
I mean, you know you're in a lot of shit if you like feel like Elmo's going to come up and just clap you.
During the first two exercises, I was maintaining a heart rate in the 130s, and for not being very taxing exercises, it's kind of concerning.
That's
I'm actually
that's
feeling
very high.
very strong today. Super happy with all my sets so far.
Oh wow, his legs. What the fuck?
5 times as long to catch my breath after my set. So I was going online and I was like, what are some of the side effects?
Does he
of
just
these
wear
small
baggy
workouts?
clothes?
They include headache, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue or weakness, tingling sensation in hands and feet. I think I'm feeling at least 3 of 5
That's
of those.
bad.
It's a good workout, so
That's super
keep going
bad.
with it. This is my heart rate after a set. I don't think I've ever seen it quite this high. Even though I was feeling strong, I started to feel some of the negative effects of this drink.
Isn't that like borderline heart attack? Like, isn't it like 160, 170 when you like have a very high possibility of just flat out having a heart attack? I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh my god.
He looks like he's struggling.
I'm starting to feel very nauseous. It had me kind of nervous if I could handle the final
That
drink of
would
this
be
video, which
caffeine
causes the most
withdrawals. It's a
amount
symptom of
hospitalizations
caffeine
and
withdrawals,
deaths than any energy drink in the entire world.
which shouldn't
came to the
happen
gym
from just one drink.
Amped up. I was like, am I here to lift weights or start a mosh pit? And now by the end of the workout, I'm really not feeling good. It's taking me a long time to start my sets. Just feeling pretty sick. That sick feeling that I had, it didn't get any better, and I felt horrible for the rest of the day. Spike shooter. Drink 2, cocaine. Reason for ban.
Fuck yeah, cocaine! I wanna I wanna drink some cocaine. It's probably spicy. Okay, so it says spicy, so I'd assume it's like cayenne pepper in like mixed in with the drink. Maybe some chili powder. It's not going to be any like juices off of a really good thing, but having a bit of spice is actually pretty good because to my experience, it clears up a couple things in my face. Like, I don't feel so flushed afterwards.
I want some cocaine. Please give me some, just a little bit.
Cocaine's what's really firing people up these days, but you might not be familiar with it because it's banned in states like Texas for sending the wrong message to kids.
Cocaine.
How fucked up do you have to be banned in Texas? Like, huh? I have like the invitation that it's hard to be illegal in Texas from what my friends have told me.
Cocaine, anyone? Me. The fact that this has been banned in states like Texas is saying a whole lot because they just don't have rules there.
Exactly.
I just love the marketing of this thing. It's just very in your face. It's polarizing. It's like calling a pizza place heroin.
Very sleek.
Some of you guys might remember that I've had a sip of this in a past video, and just that one sip made my throat burn like I was Satan's side piece. The thought of having an entire can is mortifying. There's 280 milligrams of caffeine in here, 90 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 19 grams of sugar, only 600% of our B12. So that's nothing compared to yesterday. And it just has to say naturally flavored. Like, if you're getting this, I don't think you necessarily care it's naturally flavored. Like, look at Christopher. Does he look worried?
But he just he looks fucking like
just smelling it. I'm gonna
chilled out. Some people drink spicy drinks for like.
It tastes like a panic attack with spice. I don't think it's like.
Some people just drink spice for fun.
It more so just tastes like it's a prop. Like you just have this on the table somewhere to make you look like you are hard. It tastes like cough syrup with like sweetener and like fizz. So medicinal, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds really good. I drink that.
You're never gonna see me take this long to drink anything. I feel it in my lungs. You wanna see my tongue? That's just straight red 40.
Oh, red 40. Isn't that like banned in America now though?
Let's go train.
Or is that?
Current heart rate before starting my workout is.
Or was that all like a little bit of a lie?
Beats per minute. 95 beats per minute. First set moved really well.
Because I read like red 5 and red 40 was now illegal, but I could be wrong. It's what I've just seen online and all that.
Well, in terms of energy, I'm not feeling it quite as much as yesterday, but what I am feeling is my airways are a lot more clear. Like, you know when you get sick sometimes, you put like that kind of like Vicks rub on your chest and then everything kind of opens up? Kind of feels like I just did that.
Yeah, that feels incredibly great.
Now, I thought this energy drink was going to make me feel happy, confident, high energy, risk-taking, slightly anxious, just how normal cocaine would. I don't want to say that. But, overall, I just feel very mellow. Like, just kind of normal energy, surprisingly, with all that caffeine. Just good focus. It just feels like a normal day. Heart rate was maintaining between 110 to 120 the entire workout.
Okay, that's
breaks between sets.
That's not that bad.
Nothing. Not even a nosebleed.
Compared to the other one, like
chest workout, it was going to be more heart focused
yeah.
than pec. But this workout has been so unfortunately uneventful. If this thing should be banned, it should just be banned for illegal marketing because this stuff is pretty damn weak. But I do think the big events when I'm home on the toilet, because I feel like it's going to hurt coming out just like it did going in. I'm just on the second half of my workout now doing back, and I feel nothing. It's crazy I didn't even notice the drink taper off, which is a good thing, I guess, in terms of crash.
That's really good.
Normal, as if I had a cup of coffee on the way to the gym. I really.
He's fucking built. What? I didn't see this through the hoodie. What? He's like properly built. Like, what the fuck?
I really don't think this drink should be banned at all. I think it's just because of the name. Let the kids have their fun. Let them think they're doing something illegal. You know, it's all in good fun.
His arms does not
As of
match
right
his
now,
face, in my opinion.
this is
But
some weak stuff. It's like I just had a regular
it's what
monster.
people like to.
Cocaine.
I'm not here to body shame or anything, so.
Drink 3, Panera's Charged Lemonade. Reason for ban, insane caffeine content causing the drink to be linked to at least 2 deaths and a ton of lawsuits.
Oh.
Lawsuit claims that 21-year-old Sarah Katz died after
I'm not
consuming
gonna
the drink.
lie, they look so good.
Who sued Panera after a 46-year-old
Oh.
died from a heart attack after drinking the
Man, he was on the way
I
out.
thought Panera was a place for old folks to express their love for bread bowl soup.
I should not say
Turns out
that.
it's an option for their final resting place. How ironic, catching a charge for making charged lemonade. So ironic. Do you think he'll ever bring the charged lemonade back? No.
Young lady, I think she drank too much and she got something it's not good because the high blood pressure.
Right. It's discontinued, but they still celebrate it. Crazy. I think the most dangerous thing of the charged lemonade was that it was available for free refills, just up there like that.
That's fucking insane. If it has a high, like, caffeine thing and it's advertised as charged lemonade, imagine how many children had it. Just imagine the sheer quantity of caffeinated children were about. Like, what the fuck? This is so mind-boggling to me. Like, why would it just be there? Hell, even I would take advantage of this and just go, just drink like
Sugary liquid MDMA.
tons of
As much as
caffeine,
you'd like.
and that'd be
That is
dangerous for
America's
me.
most dangerous open bar, my friends. That is like serving free edibles at a movie theater. Something is bound to happen. Like seriously.
Yeah.
So I have something legal from Panera. Obviously the charged lemonade is illegal, but I found a recipe online, and we're gonna make it at home.
No. Okay, guarana power, I believe it's like 220 milligram per capsule. Not the entire thing. Per. I'm pretty sure.
I'm excited, guys. I feel like Walter White right now. And this recipe is actually very simple. We need frozen strawberries, lemonade, guarana powder, which apparently is 22% caffeine by weight. Sometimes so am I, and clearly so were Panera victims. Only 1 gram of this thing is 220 milligrams of caffeine, which is terrifying. And then last but not least, we need some green coffee extract. First thing that we need to do is put 1/3 of a teaspoon of the guarana powder and 1/3 of a teaspoon of the coffee extract into some water and dissolve it.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks quite good.
After that, I added some water and some frozen strawberries to the blender and blended it until smooth. Then we added our lemonade, and last but not least, the stuff that causes all the damage, the guarana green tea mixture. At home, Panera charged
Oh,
lemonade.
that looks so
Caffeine
great.
content in here.
What
I
the
have no
fuck?
idea. I feel like it's better that way, to be honest. Here we go, first sip.
5,000 likes and I'll try this myself.
Wow, that is straight candy, yo.
500. I mean,
It tastes like a lemonade, but with like a foundation to it, like a spiked lemonade. I kind of want to open up my own lemonade stand of this. Unregulated, there's going to be no tax, and the 0-calorie lemonade, it's pretty macro friendly. It's a good drink right here if you're on a diet or something. I was
True.
worried it was going to taste
Very
like
true.
guarana extract. You can't even taste it at all. But I'm also worried that this guarana extract or
That's
this guarana
bad.
powder is this like
That's so
another
bad.
level of caffeine that I'm not used to, and it's gonna completely end me. I was just reading online, and apparently the 20-ounce Panera drink had 260 milligrams of caffeine, which is 4 times the caffeine of an espresso, and more than 3 Red Bulls. And then the larger one, the 30-ounce drink, is 390 milligrams of caffeine.
Huh?
People are thinking that the 390 milligrams of caffeine stated is actually all made up. What? And that's because the FDA states the daily recommended intake is 400 milligrams, and once you get over that, you're gonna start to notice some dangerous side effects. I've had this much of the drink so far,
and I'm feeling it a lot. Like my heart rate, it's high for a resting heart rate, but it's not like super high like the other drink I had.
Yeah, it's not as bad as a spiked drink.
So much more. Like I feel shortness of breath. I feel very tingly, jittery even.
That would be slight overdose of caffeine. It's like one of the side effects of going over a certain amount of caffeine in your daily intake. So what I think he's done is accidentally added an extra like little bit, and it's actually like 440. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's insane.
And just kind of like, I feel very anxious.
Yep, and that's the guarana powder, which I know I'm saying completely wrong now.
Guarana.
Apparently, consuming doses greater than 250 to 300 milligrams have been linked to a number of side effects, which include every single one that I mentioned.
Insomnia, nervousness, and restlessness. Yep.
Fast enough to have a refill and not feel it. I find this stuff to be super fast acting.
When I got home, I was curious just how much of this powder did I use, so I simulated the exact same scoop I put in my drink, and it came out to 2 grams, which is 440 milligrams of caffeine.
I fucking knew it. That's over the daily intake you're meant to have. I think it's like 400 mg you're meant to have. Or that's what you're allowed up to in a day. Or maybe a week? I'm not entirely sure.
I feel so good right now. Like I feel like
I don't even remember what I was going to say. Anyways, I did make a little cut because my dinner was here. Anyways, let's go.
definitely did something illegal. Like it's actually insane how much energy I feel that I have. Like I don't need
Cocaine.
I need a leash just to keep me from doing every machine in this gym. Like I feel like I could take over the world right now. Like I was in the change room. This guy got too close to me. I wanted to wrestle him. It turned out it was my own shadow. Like I'm just ready for everything. And it's unfortunate it's a shoulder day because shoulders is like the easiest thing to do. If only it was like a leg, I might even do legs. Oh my God.
No.
I feel happy now.
Don't do it. Don't do
That's
legs.
not good.
I really did feel invincible and incredibly
There
strong.
we go.
I also just couldn't sit still. I had to pace back and forth between my sets. As weird as this is about to sound, it feels like every set, there's more of an importance to the set. More than just a set. It feels like my life is on the line in some way, like I'm doing it
Oh, the crash is definitely going to be really bad.
to save someone.
I already know that. No.
I think we're gonna max it out right now.
Toblerone truffles, velvety diamond-shaped chocolate with a crunchy nougat filling.
I switched from due dates to due dates, and it made me go from weeks behind to weeks ahead of my deadlines. You see, I used to
I
No.
had such a good workout, it was super enjoyable, and ever since stepping foot in the gym, I've had nothing negative to say about this drink.
Too easy.
The crash
This
is going to be
like, I think, the
insane,
closest
though.
I'm gonna feel to being on gear. I have a lot more focus than normal. I'm able to contract my muscles a whole lot better. I feel like my muscles have more endurance, but I feel like because I'm on a super high right now, that the low is gonna be pretty insane. Guys, I just realized I haven't been listening to music this entire time. I had no idea.
Oh, give me a minute,
I'm
everyone.
actually doing some cardio post-workout because I have so much extra energy. That was probably the best shoulder workout I've had
That's
in
still
such a long
insane.
time. And with the way that I performed, the way that I felt in the gym, I don't think it should be banned. I think it should just be brought back just behind the counter. So you can't just keep on going back up to refill. But I think it's a great pre-workout if they had a sugar-free option. But overall, best one so far.
I was worried because the high was so good that the crash must be
Oh my God,
pretty
I was
bad,
doing some
and to
weird
my
shit.
surprise, it tapered off very nicely. Charge the lemonade.
Oh, I thought there would have been like a humongous crash. Also, that's just generally good rating. Behind counter, like one per person, can be good. Just like, make them not be able to order more than one.
Free the lemonade. Free me. Let the lemonade free. Drink 4, Monster Java 300. Reason for ban, caffeine content.
Okay, so I had this one before it was banned in my location and Canada. I don't know if it's banned in Canada actually. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But it was the most nasty shit ever, like, I've ever tasted. It's so bad. And I've eaten raw chicken.
A coffee trying to be seen as an energy drink? Literally everybody in 2024 is having an identity crisis. Now in Canada, you cannot have a drink that's above 180 milligrams of caffeine. Yet here we have this, 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I got it on Amazon.ca. Jeff Bezos is truly above the law. This is a triple shot.
When did this video come out? 3 months ago, so it's probably still legal in Canada.
Seriously strong coffee and cream. And
I dropped my microphone. I dropped my mic. I accidentally knocked over my microphone.
This drink is that it's 200 calories and 32 grams of sugar. Another thing that's kind of weird about this is that the reviews are quite inconsistent. My girl Alpha Jody, she absolutely loves it. But Kim,
it's ass. So why does that look like throw up?
If I have chunks in mine, I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
I would. Why open it? Why open it near a laptop as well?
It tastes like pond water with a hint of vanilla. It tastes like a clogged coffee shop sink.
Yep.
It's just very watered down coffee.
It tastes like the residue of a coffee machine, just bathed in water.
And then you get the creamer a little bit, and being a triple load, I was expecting it to be much thicker. That I need like at least like a safe word to swallow it. But it's like actually quite thin. And the no carbonation is throwing me off quite a lot. It's like straight coffee for a bit, and then when you swallow, you get all like the chemicaliness that an energy drink provides. This drink is gonna be replacing my morning coffee, and today is actually an off day from the gym, so we're gonna see how this fuels the rest of my day without being too destructive. Let's go.
First thing on my to-do list was getting some work done, and it didn't take long for me to start noticing something.
It's been like 20 minutes since I've had the drink, and I think I actually feel pretty good. It could be just from the sugar, because I don't have that much sugar overall, but my brain's feeling something. It feels like it's being marinated in caffeine. But while I'm doing my work, I do feel a lot more focused than if I just had regular coffee, so it's probably the other additives in the drink. 83, so I mean...
Focus for me, like, is a really hard thing to do. Also, if you see jump cuts here and it doesn't make any sense, that's because YouTube has served me 4 ads, 4 separate ad breaks in 20 minutes. So, yeah.
Nothing to really worry about, but I mean, that's still high for just doing laptop work.
Next thing on my list was some daily cardio.
Typically do 25 to 30 minutes incline treadmill 5 times a week. Usually when you have an energy drink and then you work out, your heart rate just gets out of hand, which in return gives you like shortness of breath, maybe a little bit of anxiety, but I'm not getting any of that. Heart rate seems to be quite normal, nothing just out of the ordinary, which is actually pretty nice.
After that, I took my son out for a walk, which requires a lot more energy than people think. Bro walks so fast it's ridiculous. Like, look at his legs move. That's his base pace, everybody. I have to jog sometimes just to keep up with him. Overall, I had good energy and the walk was great, and Bobo was pleased with my performance.
Dogs are absolutely insane with how fast they can just walk. My sister owns a Chihuahua, what used to live with me, and holy shit did it move fast. It just would sprint everywhere as well. It was like ridiculous. Even the dogs we have now, like the Springer Spaniels, they are energetic as hell because they're like work dogs.
It is the end of the day, and unfortunately, very uneventful. no additional energy, maybe slight cognitive boost the first hour or two, and that just like slowly dwindled away as the day went on. So no crash at all, which is a good thing, but there was no really fun. Heart was contained. So I don't think they shouldn't ban it. 300 milligrams caffeine, shouldn't ban that. Monster Java.
3 stars is pretty
Drink
respectable.
5, the most dangerous drink of them all, 5-hour energy. The FDA is investigating 92 reports of adverse events from the drink, including 33 hospitalizations and 13 deaths. The crazy thing.
I was going to say 5-hour energy, I'm pretty sure is already banned in the UK for its caffeine contents. It's I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm pretty sure you can just go up to a shop in America and just buy these. But no, that's insane.
Thing is, it's not banned, which is why I could walk right into the gas station to get it. The first thing I did was get a blue Powerade because I love blue Powerade. Then I looked for the stash of 5-hour energy, and there it was, right up at the front by the cashier.
It's fucking ridiculous.
They want to monitor who's buying them. I was just blown away by the amount of flavors. They had maple syrup because we're in Canada. There's grape. There's Tidal Twist, which weirdly looks like Tide Pod flavor, and they were all just so expensive.
Yeah.
I tried talking to the lady at the cash register to get some intel on this stuff.
Let me just waddle over here.
Do a lot of kids buy those? Do a lot of kids buy those? Do a lot of kids buy those? Do a lot of kids? So the reason why this stuff is not banned is because it's called a health shot, not an energy drink. The only shot that this is healthier than is a .45 caliber bullet. But the CEO stands by his product and he says, I would not sell a product that my family wouldn't use. Come on, bro. I was pretty blown away by the amount of different flavors they had. I didn't even know they offer an extra strength version. I think that's just crystal meth at that point. I got the tropical burst, which is not hopefully a metaphor for my brain, but we're gonna give it a go.
Tropical burst, it's gonna burst in your mouth. It's gonna come. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I found a video of this little kid showing us how we're supposed to properly drink one of these things. And this kid looks like he's using his mom's iPhone to record this thing. He just looks so young. Buddy, like, he should be smashing PS5 controllers, not 5-hour energy. Kids are just straight up doomed. 3, 2, 1. Oh, even the sound effect. Like the oh. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine in here.
It's bad that kids are doing it.
I also can barely read it, and I don't need glasses. It's just so damn small, which is probably on purpose. B12, 500 mcgs, which seems not so bad.
What does MCG mean?
By far the most nervous for. I don't know what kind of tropical burst they're thinking of. It smells more like nail polish remover. Oh, woo! I've not violated my tongue like that for a long time. Whoa! It tastes like an extract from a science experiment. Now I'm like 5 minutes away from my gym. Apparently this stuff is supposed to hit a lot faster than a typical energy drink. So let's go.
Just as I suspected, I felt it instantly. I feel like I was being followed to the gym. I also couldn't blink at all, like look at me. I was trying to as well. I thought the stress response was supposed to happen at the gym, not on the way to it. I tried reading my heart rate and it wouldn't even register a number. With how I feel right now, that little boy ran through his wall like the Kool-Aid man. And I also think I just hit a heart PR while I was on the toilet.
If you hit a heart PR, that's bad. You didn't on a toilet. Yeah.
A 72-ounce ribeye the night before. Like, it makes no sense. I'm jittery. I literally cannot blink. I strategically placed this drink on my hardest upper body workout of the week, and we're gonna see if I can break through. And we're gonna see if I can break through some plateaus.
Okay, so stuttering or something like that.
I've been stuck with this weight on
That's
this machine
bad.
for 3 weeks now for 3 sets of 12. So I've just done 2 sets of 12. I can get 12 here. 5-hour energy is gonna.
It's like properly built though. Like what the fuck? Come on, do it. Yay!
That's 3 sets of 12.
Yay! Yippee! Wow!
Oh my God, it's really hard to catch my breath. Heart rate is currently 126 right now. And similar to the spike shooter, my heart rate is beating so fast that it's actually like hard to concentrate during my sets, even though I feel extremely energetic.
Like the lemonade, everything felt just lighter than normal. I actually had to add 5 kilograms per side to one of my lifts, which is a massive jump, and it still felt easy. However, it wasn't long until I started to notice some of the negative effects of this drink. I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is, I don't think I've been this strong in a very long time. I feel great. It's PR after PR after PR. It could be because I slept amazing last night, or it could be because of the 5-hour energy. We'll never really know. The bad news is, my head is killing me. The headache is pretty insane right now. It feels like someone is just squeezing my head as hard as they possibly can. It feels like a migraine. It's super uncomfortable.
That's really bad.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm already feeling the crash. I'm feeling so tired. I have no more motivation to train. I'm feeling dizzy, and I'm feeling sick. I feel like I'm actually gonna throw up. And I really don't want to finish my workout right now, but we only have 2 things left. It's crazy how I started at such a high, and then just as fast, I'm like feeling rock bottom right now.
What started out as a decent workout quickly became worse and worse, and it got to the point I was just ready to leave.
Oh my God, my head hurts. Like at the back of my head.
That's
I was
bad.
just so out of the zone by the end, and I just went through the motions to complete my workout. Even though I was strong at the beginning and my pump was really, really good, the negatives and the crash during my workout made this the worst experience of the video so far. 5-hour energy?
Yeah, I would say it's a 1 star by just looking at this.
The best cocktail we can have is equal parts a nutritious diet, lots of water, and some good quality sleep. Bye-bye.
That is so true. Especially if you can get it, I'd implore you to get as much sleep as possible. Like, it's ridiculous on what you can do with the amount. Like, it's actually ridiculous, you know. But I guess that's all I have for you today.